Let's see. Good morning, fam. It's your girl, Miss Diva Trucker. I'm coming to you today. I made it back from vacation. Had a wonderful vacation. It couldn't have been any better. I mean, I got home on time. I was able to spend time with my family, and now I just left out yesterday, getting back on the road. So yesterday I got a load out of Jacksonville, Florida, which wasn't that bad. And the place that I picked up, if y'all are a carrier or a broker or looking for loads coming out of Jacksonville, Burris Warehouse has a sign up, and they are looking for carriers. So if you're a carrier or you're a broker and you got drivers to carry their loads, Burris in Jacksonville, Florida has a sign up saying that they're looking for carriers. They're looking for people to transport their loads, okay? So that might be something that you may be interested in doing. But thank you, Lisa. I know it's warm here in Dallas. I don't know why I got this hat and jacket on, but it's really warm. It's like in the 60s. It's supposed to get up to maybe 70 degrees. I'm not sure, but it's warm over here in Dallas. They got this new truck stop. I'm finna show you where it's at. Let me see. Y'all can't see it because my cover's on. But they got a new truck stop over here where I deliver in Garland, Texas. It only has enough room for about 10 trucks, but it's brand new. They haven't even opened up the place, but they're allowing trucks to park. Left out of Jacksonville with a load, and I had to deliver it to Garland, Texas last night. It was supposed to be for this morning, but they went ahead and took me when I got there, so I went and delivered that. Came over here to this little truck stop. Y'all, this truck stop doesn't even show up on the GPS, but it's called Something Rocket in Garland, and it has enough room for like 10 trucks, and it saved me from driving 20 miles to like a TA or Petro. Because they didn't have parking where I unloaded last night. So it was real convenient. Got up this morning, got a new load going from Fort Worth over to South Haven, Mississippi. I was supposed to be there sometime tomorrow, but going there. And staying low. You know, it's that time of the year. I'm trying to stay low as much as you can. So there was a storm over the past weekend where they had I-70 in Kansas blocked up because it was so much ice on the road. So y'all, this is the time that, you know, you really got to be careful out there. No load is worth your life and all that. Y'all know how it go. You know, that load ain't that serious. So they closed down the highway and closed down 80 and things like that. But I've been fortunate for the last week to be somewhere, you know, in the south. But it's coming down here. It got as low as like 40 degrees down in Dallas, Texas last night. It's warming up until Sunday. Hopefully I can stay low and ride it out until everything clears up. But you know how I am. I'm up in the Middle East. So, but other than that, y'all, I hope y'all got a chance to enjoy my commercial. I get to produce 4 commercials a month. I do them myself. And I'm advertising on YouTube and other social media websites, building the business of recruiting. So I look forward to I want to be one of the top recruiters that recruit for a lot of companies. So that's my goal, is to have companies reach out to me to get me to find them drivers. Okay, I'm not opposed to small carriers, but I do have a contract, and the contract is with the carriers, the owner operators, or whatever. I can't guarantee you anything, but I do get paid for my services. Okay, so building that up, y'all, is great. Within one day of me putting my commercial out, hey, bad girl, I saw you out there doing your thing. I'm so proud of you, girl. You is out there really doing it, you know, and just keep it up. That's all I can tell you. Just keep it up and do your thing and not worry about what nobody got to say about anything, girl. Always keep a smile on your face and keep it pushing. But yeah, with the one commercial that I did yesterday that I put up on the internet, I've received over 10 to 15 calls just yesterday. So I'll try my best, y'all, to, continue to try to do my live feeds and videos and things like that. But my focus is to make sure that I get these applications pushed through. And also when people call on the phone, just having questions and things like that about, hey, Miss Cheryl, just about, getting into the industry or finding a company that's right for them. I want to be available to answer those questions as well. Okay. My charge is never to a driver. It's always, comes from the carrier. Okay. Or the person that's hiring. My thing is to find you that perfect fit so that you don't have to put in 50 applications and have a lot of people calling you. You can put in one application with me and I will be able to find a job that's in your area, something that you would be interested in, so you're not just wasting a lot of your time putting out applications, filling it over and over. With my link, y'all, it's Intella app, so I'm linked up with all the other carriers. Okay, so whenever you put in your application with me, most of the time all your information is in there. All you have to do is just fill out a little bit that is concerning to me, but all your information is already in there, and it just links up and it comes over to me. So I do use the Intella app. I am in with Driver Post, so if you ever go in there, you will see Miss Diva Trucker Recruiting Services. I pay a fee for that. Okay, and that cuts down on you having to give your information all over again to everybody. Usually with me, all you have to do is sign your release form so we can pull the MVR background checks and things like that to see if you qualify for that position. But yeah, that's what I do. I go over with what's available out there for you and try to find you that fit that you want to do, so you're not wasting your time going to all these different companies that you really didn't want to go to. Also, I work with the new hires. I mean, new people getting in the industry. You know, what the steps are to start working as far as getting your permit, what steps are as far as going to schools, what to expect at the schools, how much you're going to get paid. Do you sign a contract? Yes. Somebody called me about a company that pays you once you get there. They start paying you, but y'all don't realize that the tuition is twice as much as one of the companies that pay you when you get on the truck. Okay, for example, a company that pays you after, hey BJ, a company that pays you after you get your CDL, their tuition may be anywhere between $3,000 to $4,000. A company that pays you without a CDL, their tuition may be up to $7,000. So, you know, you're charged almost double for getting paid before you even get your CDL. Okay, they have to recoup their money somewhere. Okay, training is very expensive and they spend a lot of money on drivers, and they do have to be able to recoup that money somewhere, and a lot of it they do it in the tuition. So make sure you ask those questions. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna try to do a video later on questions that you need to be asking carriers as far as how much they pay, what's the average miles that you make. What's the average miles weekly that you're making? Is it going to be cents per mile? Is it going to be percentage? What is the average check that a driver takes home? What are the things that are taken out of your settlement statement if you do decide to lease? Is it going to go on your credit report? Some companies I wouldn't recommend to lease from, and the reason is because if you're jumping around from company to company every year and you get with a company that's no money down and you have to pay 4 years on that truck, and if you leave that truck, it will go on your credit report. That is a big hit to your credit report, and I want you to understand that that lease may not be the best option for you. It is very hard. It's more It's not as hard to pay a truck off if you're able to take that truck anywhere. It's very hard if you're trying to pay a truck off with that same company for the same 4 years, okay? Because companies, we all have ups and downs. We all have good and bad days. So that, you know, sometimes it can be rough where they don't have anything, or you didn't have a good week, and you have to be able to push through. You just can't pick up and leave and go to another company. So it's an investment, and it's an investment of 4 years, usually anywhere between 2 and 4 years. So you want to be careful when you're signing contracts and looking over those contracts in detail to see what they involve. You know, with the leases that have these big balloon payments at the end, you want to look at those. The high payments, you know, the thing about financing, leasing your equipment is to try to keep your costs down as low as possible so that you are able to make money, okay? 4 years is a long time, and it's a long, difficult time, especially when we're going through periods right now with snow and all that kind of stuff. You know, they close the roads. You're not able to get to your shipper and receiver, so that can mess up your week. Especially time along the holidays with Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, all that comes out. You know, I really enjoy being off a whole week with my family. I didn't want to come back out. I got comfortable at home, and that's easy for you to do. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I got to get back out here on this road and get in the snow when I'm sitting in 77 degree weather. You know, that's kind of crazy, but it's something that you got to do. That's that sacrifice that you have to take. Ripley is kind of upset today because he went to the babysitters in Brunswick, Georgia. I put him at a babysitter's. It was a nice lady and her mom, and what they do is they sit and take care of dogs while you're on your vacation or whatever. So I went to her house and dropped them off with no problem. And I asked her to groom. She also has a grooming service as well. So I asked her to groom Ripley while she was there. And y'all brace yourself, okay? Because this is how Ripley came out, okay? He is very upset. I don't even know if he want to get on camera or whatever the case. But when I saw him, I was like, I was gasping for air. I was like, oh my God. But one thing, you know, with dogs, their hair and stuff grows back, but he looks like socks. Come here, Rip. Look at his face. Y'all, she cut all his whiskers off, all his hair, all the way down. I mean, shaved him like he a poodle. Shaved him like he a poodle. He don't have no, look how far she cut them nails back. Did his nails and everything, done shaved everything. He looked like a different dog. He don't even look like a Yorkie anymore. He looked like a different dog. She cut him way down, like all the way down, shaved everything, you know, and it's 30 degrees outside. So usually when I get Ripley done, I don't let people touch his face. You know, I like you to comb out his face so he can keep that look of a Yorkie. But yeah, they got him over here looking like socks. But he's not too thrilled about that. I could look at him and tell he wasn't happy about that haircut. But, you know, hopefully everything grows back. But she just cut all this down. Y'all, how much? I'm getting some alerts. But other than that, y'all, I gotta drive and I gotta handle these applications. It's been a very busy weekend. Over the past couple of days, I have had to put in about 15 applications, okay? So, but that's a part of building your business, and you got to do it, and I'm very protective of it. Yeah, he's still a beast. He's something else. But I'm very protective of it because I want, and the reason why I do it one-on-one is because I want to give people that personal attention. People are very surprised when they call me and on my toll-free number, and I'm the one that answers the phone. But when you're building a business, it's very important to establish that relationship. And a lot of people want to talk to the person that knows the information. You know, they I've been here, done it. I'm doing it. I train. I do a whole lot of things. So, and I've been working with these, hey, Josh, and I've been working with these carriers. So I got some new ones as well that I need to bring to y'all. But also take in mind, you know, are you going to work for an owner operator? Are you going to work for a mega carrier? Are you going to work? Learn the difference of what a 1099 and a W-2 is. Don't be used to being an employee working off a W-2 and take a job that pays 50, 60 cents a mile. And they paying you on a 1099 and not taking out any taxes, okay? It can put you in a situation. So if you're on a 1099, you're supposed to be an independent contractor. Do owner operators, some carriers, do they pay you on a 1099 and don't take taxes out? Yes, they do. They do that. But you need to be aware that it will put you in a higher tax bracket, and you may be getting more money during the year, but you may have to pay back a lot of money at the end of the year. So you always want to be careful of that, okay? And not get in that situation. So know if you need benefits, know if you need retirement, know if you need those things. There's a lot of questions that you need to ask when you are interviewing your recruiter to make sure that you get the right thing that you're looking for, okay? You know, what is the maintenance? What is the insurance? Is there a trailer rental? That's very important when it comes to leasing or being an owner operator. You know, you may get less pay, but some companies you go to, there's no trailer rental. They don't make you pay for free pass and fuel and a reefer and all that kind of stuff. You need to take all those costs in consideration when you're looking at a percentage and it pays 80% or 90%. Yeah, what they're doing is they're passing the tax responsibility on to you, which is unfair because they are the ones that are paying for a lot of the cost to the truck, okay? So just look out for those things and be careful. You know, you can't at the end of the year say that you didn't know that you was getting paid a 1099 when you don't see Social Security and Medicare and all those taxes taken out, okay? They putting that responsibility on you. And a lot of times at the end of the year, you don't have that money saved up to pay those taxes. And then at the end of the year, it's probably going to even out, if not put you in a worse situation than it would if you was on a W-2. That's my opinion. A way people do it is so that they don't have to have that responsibility, because if they take Social Security, federal tax and all that out of your check, they have to turn that money over to the government quarterly, okay? And they don't want that responsibility of doing that, so they will just do a 1099, call you an independent contractor, and call it a day. But that's not how it's supposed to be done. When I had employees, I had a W-2. They had, I was responsible for taking out child support. I was responsible for taking out federal. I was responsible for paying my employee taxes. I was responsible for doing that. And if I did not pay that quarterly, I was the one that got in trouble. So that's why you're on a W-2. People that's on a 1099 is not, their owners are not responsible for that. So 1099, the owners are not responsible for that. They leave all of that up to you, so they don't have to report quarterly of what they're paying their people, okay? I mean, they have to report it on a different way. But just be careful of some of those things. I'm not telling you yay or nay. I'm telling you what you do. Just make sure that you're aware of whatever it is that you do, okay? And that it's a fit for you, and discuss it with everybody that's in the home, okay? That's very important. But other than that, y'all, I got to go. I know my phone is going to start ringing. I got to get over here to Americo to pick up a load. And then I got to get over to South Haven to deliver it. So I just wanted to come and tell y'all, you know, I'm back on the road. Had a lovely Thanksgiving. I was responsible for the turkey and the ham. And I think I did pretty okay. I will never, let me tell y'all this. I will never, ever clean that many greens again. It is not enough greens in the world. I was like, why can't I just buy the greens that's already clean and already cut up? My nephew is like, no, you can't buy greens that's already cleaned and already cut up. You got to get the ones that you got to pull off the leaf, and you got to clean the greens and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, I ain't trying to clean no greens. I just want to, ain't they the same greens? You know what I'm saying? Why is it that I got to be doing all that? Y'all, I got in that kitchen Wednesday afternoon, and them greens was sitting in there. You had to get the mud off of them. You had to wash them. You had to pull them off the stem each bite. I will never clean greens like that again. Never. I don't care. I think they taste the same. Okay. But yeah, I was in there peeling greens and trying to clean a turkey. You know, I didn't cook for those many peoples. And they started eating up my fingers and all this kind of. Finally, my nephew was like, AT, let me help you out on these greens, because you're going to be here in the morning trying to cook these greens. So I did the grease, and I like the little turkey drumstick that I put in there. I like that because it broke it up. I didn't really have to do anything. It like broke it up and was in the thing. So I like that. You know, have a little season and stuff like that. The little injector to put it in the oven. Turn the turkey over so the juice can soak down at the bottom. I'm just not used to cooking for so many people, you know. But it turned out absolutely amazing. Everybody came with something, you know. Everybody had, you know, rice, potato salad. I made deviled eggs. I didn't think that the deviled eggs was going to hit off, but they did. That's what we did the first night. And the second night, we had a seafood boil. They had brought crabs. They had cleaned all this fish. And then we had like a gumbo. That was seafood night, so everybody enjoyed that. And then I had like a salad to go with it. The next night we did pizza. So the next night we did pizza and wings and salad and did that. And then the last night, here comes Eric with chicken and chitlins and coleslaw. So it was food just coming from everywhere, and it's like everybody just pitched in and did what they could to make everything happen. And the thing was, with the house, you know, it was an older house and things like that. It wasn't nothing spectacular, but it was big enough for everybody to be there, and that was the main thing. It was right around in the neighborhood. It was big enough for everybody to be there, and it was inexpensive. So and we did that. So now we're planning on having a family reunion. So I'm going to be helping, or trying to help. We're going to work together and try to do a family reunion for everybody to go to Orlando. We were thinking about doing a cruise, but, you know, a family reunion is about everybody being able to participate, and you don't want to leave nobody out. So cruises can be a little bit expensive. So, you know, something like in Disney that the kids can enjoy. We could get houses. Everybody can be responsible for cooking. Y'all have never, hey, Miss Adela, happy holidays. Y'all have never, I did one vacation. It was about 20 years ago, and I took 40 people to Orlando, okay? And it was a blast. You know, people that never been out of Mississippi, we all went down there to Orlando. So I'm gonna need some ideas or whatever up a free go by and check on the house, see what them kids doing. You over there in Biloxi, go by there and check on the house, by there and see, you know, is the house still standing, because I ain't been home in a minute. But yeah, that's going to be my next time to do. I got to figure out when it's a low season where we can all go down there. I want to be able to plan a family reunion where everybody can attend, you know. You know, it's nothing but a drive, get your fuel or whatever, and we just find places for you to sleep and stay and enjoy yourselves, okay? It's not a family reunion to me if everybody's not able to attend. Okay, so maybe we'll do a cruise the year after next, and cut it down, you know, without the kids or something like that. But the purpose of a family reunion is for the entire family to be able to attend. So, you know, you got to be able to prepare for that. That's my thing. Other than that, y'all, I'm sitting up here looking because Swift is about to back up to me, honey. Let me see what you're working with, Swift. Come on back. Don't take my mirror off. There you go, baby. Come on. Yeah, they done taught you something at school, didn't they? Yes, indeed. Come on and roll on back here. Go on and do. Oh, you are on the operator. Okay. You ain't the, okay. You ain't no contract. You ain't no employee. You know what you're doing. How you doing? Straighten it up. Yeah, yes indeed. But other than that, y'all, I just wanted to say happy holidays. I hope you all enjoyed your Thanksgiving, and it really meant a lot. You know, when you out here on this road and you working all the time and just go all the time, when you get a chance, that's what saving your money and all that is about. And it's like, I don't buy a lot of things, but something like that is well worth it. It's just well worth it to be able to take that time and spend. I'm refreshed, I'm renewed, I am rejoicing. How about that? 3 R's: refresh, renew, rejoice. But I also took some time and I was reading this book. I really want y'all ladies, if you can, pick up this book. It's at the truck stop. Let me see. Successful Women Speak Differently. I really want you to do that because there were some situations that I wanted to react to and I wanted to say some things. And with reading this book, it gave me a different way of thinking and handling issues and things like that. So it's very helpful. And I'm going to share some of the stuff with you, some tips that we as entrepreneurs, we as women out here can do to stay away from the negativity, stay away from the drama, stay away from, you know, anything that can, you know, just be a negative impact. So, have confidence, courage, and to be able to influence. Also, it's the 9 habits that build confidence, courage, and influence. So I'm going to start taking a little bit pieces out of this book because I think it can help us as women to be able to handle a lot of these stressful situations that happen to us out here on the road. But other than that, y'all, I will talk to y'all later. I got to get out of here because I got an appointment, and if you late, it's $100 fee. And you know I ain't about to pay no $100. Come on, y'all. I'll holler at you. Peace, love, joy, and happiness. And y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.